Well, welcome to what is this? Behind the Antiques.
Well, this ain't swapping shop.
The secret story behind the antiques.
This is Let's Talk Antiques.
Oh, let's talk antiques.
Yeah.
I see. All right.
Hey, if you can't talk, just mumble it.
Yeah, there you go.
I can do that.
Can you do it?
Yeah. Mumble.
Let's mumble about
So we have
antiques.
a holiday theme.
Well, welcome to
show
Let's
today.
Talk Antiques.
The zombie edition.
And what?
And Swap and Shop.
Hey, quit
I knew
promoting
Swap and
swap and
Shop was
shop.
coming.
You've had a whole hour of it.
Well, but I need more.
Hey, and I want you to tell the people listening that I come early so I could get my training back on schedule.
Yeah, and guess what? He didn't do anything again.
Well, I ain't had a chance.
Yeah.
You never asked me, did today? All right, so you remember our good friend Dick Langford?
Well, I remember Dick Langford very
What
well.
did he always tell us? The highest priced items
Follow.
are always during the holidays. Like, if you want to sell something Halloween, sell it during Halloween.
Yeah.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, and you're just not. First of all, you're not going to believe how much Halloween mask, costumes, decorations, postcards. Hey, die cut, just die cut stuff. Cardboard, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You act like you didn't know what die cut was. There, you had me worried, Howard.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
Well, anyway, and plastic, you know, all kinds of. You wouldn't believe how much just some plastic toys bring now. Well, they call them decorations, right?
Yeah.
And I guess it could be some toys. You ever have any plastic toys, Howard?
Lots of them. Still got some.
All right.
It's
Got a
just
whole
rocks
shelf
and,
full.
rocks and sticks.
Hey, so I guess we need to get started. You gonna give us a little history about Halloween? You remember what you're supposed to do? You remember your job?
I told you I was driving this morning. The Publix opened in Tullahoma, and I had to go pick up the video.
Had to go to the new
To
Publix.
put a
Well,
news story together
get
on
over
that.
there
So-
and this needs to be kind of brief. You know, don't read that thing word for word. Just hit a line or two and tell. Like Howard said, he said people really didn't start celebrating Halloween around here until the 40s, about the trick or treating part, right?
Right. Well, I was watching television last night, another program about antique guys,
Uh huh.
your friends.
There's
Yeah.
no other
But,
show about
but
Halloween.
anyway,
Oh, so you watch Mike and Frank?
yeah, and they were talking about the early days, how it really wasn't until like the 40s that people started trick or treating, and it wasn't the big deal it is today. You know, now today it's almost getting to be as big as Christmas. It seems like.
Yeah. Oh, really?
You know, I don't know how many $1 billion people are going to.
I don't know how they fall in line, you know, as far as holidays.
Well, it's probably further down, but it's big. It's big, especially candy. I would think.
You remember when we was kids, Howard? Now we're not that far apart, but you remember if you didn't have candy to give the kids, they'd soap your windows. You remember?
Yeah. I did that a few times.
That? Now, don't you feel bad? That poor old lady or old man probably couldn't afford it.
Actually, a wax candle was better because it didn't wash off.
You ought to be ashamed.
I know.
Don't you feel bad about it today?
Not really.
Really?
But
You know who you're
no.
talking to here.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
but you used to be able to go and a lot of people had homemade items, and those were the ones you really hit up. You know, homemade popcorn balls,
Popcorn balls.
The good
and,
stuff.
punch,
Rice Krispie things.
But I mean, nowadays,
and candy, like chocolate candy, they would.
real homemade fudge.
Yeah, brownies.
Fudge and,
And you can't do that anymore because of
Well, you
some
can,
idiot-
but nobody will take it.
Well,
Right.
they're scared to take it.
Yeah, even they're almost scared to take a wrapped candy bar.
Well, yeah, that's a shame. People have
Right.
a few people have ruined it for everybody. You know.
You
That's a
remember
shame.
when we was kids, though, in the 50s and 60s, you usually just worked your neighborhood.
Well, yeah.
You didn't like go all over town.
No, now they map out the neighborhoods ahead of time, and the parents drive them around. They go and you know if you want to find a neighborhood where the houses are close together,
Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
you can hit more. Get more.
Well, hey, I actually remember one family. They actually give us a nickel, and which was a big deal.
Oh yeah,
A nickel.
You used to get money like.
Well, you could buy a Coke for a nickel.
Well, you could go to a movie for 50 cents or
Yeah.
something. Like that.
Well, you'd have to have about 10 Halloweens there, Harold,
I know,
before
I
you
know.
go to the movie.
Save your money. But
I
you know
think
what?
they'd buy the Coke before the next year.
Well, of course, but the idea was that people would give you little bits of money and homemade items, and a lot of times you get really good cider too. You know, people would have cider in little cups for
Yeah.
kids, but
Well, they'd have the good cider for the kids and then spike cider for the parents that was carrying them around, right?
well, I wouldn't know
we
about
wouldn't
that.
know about that. No.
Now, Howard,
I was young. I wasn't
Yeah.
like
Well,
you.
Nobody's been over our heads.
do you know if your parent, your dad or somebody, did he ever go with you trick or treating?
No.
Okay, so he didn't test out the cider.
No.
My
Now,
parents did.
nowadays, you know, the parents are watching the
Oh,
kids
yeah.
as they go through the
I
neighborhood.
Go, I
There's-
go with the kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they used to turn us loose.
Yeah, they just turn us loose.
Our house was one of the houses in the neighborhood where we would decorate it all up, and my dad had this old man mask and a big old coat, and he would put a pillow.
Yeah.
Hump on his
So
back.
it looked like he's a
And
hunchback.
he would stomp up to the door and shake chains, and he'd open up the door, and kids would just run.
Well, what do you think? That's pretty smart.
And
Y'all saved a lot of candy
it
that
was
way.
a lot of fun. We used to sit.
Yeah, you
beside
saved a
the
lot of
window.
candy.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah.
But just run them off
We
before they
no,
get to the tree.
we ended up having to make popcorn every year. We'd make like 100 bags or whatever of them, and we ended up having to make popcorn because we'd run out every year.
Yeah.
And
That's
it was
cool.
lots of fun. Me and my brother would look out the window and play the Disney Scary Sounds.
Oh yeah,
record, you know.
Disney had a record
Yeah.
of Halloween
Oh
songs.
yeah, we had that one. There was people screaming and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was really
Yeah.
it was cool in a 1970s way.
Yeah.
It was fun.
That's
wasn't
it,
it?
yeah. All right. Well, I've looked up a little bit about Halloween costumes and history, and I've got the custom of guising or disguising in Halloween in North America was first recorded in 1911, where a newspaper in Kingston, Ontario, reported children going guising around the neighborhood. So that's our earliest. Early Halloween costume emphasized the gothic nature of Halloween and were aimed primarily at children. Most of them were homemade or would be purchased and utilized to make a costume. In the 1930s, A.S. Fisher or Fishbach, Ben Cooper Incorporated, and other firms began mass marketing Halloween costumes for sale in stores as trick-or-treating became popular in North America.
There you go.
See, it's relatively late.
1930s, yeah. Halloween costumes are often designed to imitate supernatural and scary beings. Costumes are traditionally made monsters such as vampires, werewolves, zombies, ghosts at the time, skeletons, witches, goblins, trolls, and devils. In more recent years, science fiction-inspired characters and aliens and superheroes
Yeah,
are
like
more popular.
Harley race.
Yeah. Yeah, Harley, what's Harley something? Okay. Harley
Okay.
Quinn. There you go.
Harley Quinn.
There you
Okay. Not Harley race, but Harley Quinn.
There you go.
I'd say that a lot of I noticed on Facebook a lot of them had dressed up like her.
Probably so.
Hey, I've seen some that dressed up like the mummy.
Yeah.
I used to dress up like Dracula, and then I would alternate it with members of Kiss.
Well, well, what about the economics of Halloween costumes? What's it say about that?
Researchers conducted a survey for the National Retail Federation in the United States, and found that 53.3% of consumers plan to buy a Halloween costume in 2005, spending $38.1 on average, up $10 from the year before. Expected to spend $4.96 billion in 2006. Let's find another.
Now that's just costumes.
Yeah.
Throw in candy.
Yeah. Throw in candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of that,
I'll bet you
There's
that's the
money.
largest time for them.
well, either
For the
that
candy
or Easter with the Easter
Yeah,
candy. You know.
yeah.
And last year, estimated Americans spent $9.1 billion on Halloween merchandise. $3.4 billion of that being spent on Halloween costumes.
Wow.
So out of the $9 billion, a third of it was on costumes.
Yeah, that tells me a lot of it was on candy then.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of candy. Well, you got decorations
Well,
too.
not only that, but more and more adults are getting involved too. You know,
Halloween parties.
Halloween parties and things like that.
What about
are
the politics?
I've already seen some monsters
What?
this morning.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, at the Jiffy Burger.
What about? Oh, yeah, you're right. What about politics of Halloween costumes. What's that talking about?
Halloween costumes in the contemporary Western world sometimes depict people and things from present times and are sometimes read in terms of their political and cultural significance. Halloween costumes are sometimes denounced for cultural inappropriation when they are uncritically use stereotypical images of groups of people. This said ICE Customs Enforcement Secretary Julie Myers was involved in a scandal when she awarded Best Costume at an ICE Halloween party to an escaped Jamaican prisoner. That'd get you in trouble. So.
Yeah, well,
See, there you are, Howard. People, grown-ups are having parties and they're messing up.
but
But what?
well, I'm not going to,
Well, go ahead.
I was just going to say, some people are just trying to have fun, and then somebody else reads something into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's
That's how it usually goes.
I'm sure I wore some
and I'm not
costumes.
picking sides on
Yeah, no.
either side. I just
'Cause-
think we have become so sensitive.
Well,
about
humans
stuff,
are
but
not mind readers. They don't know people's motivations.
That's it. That's it. You know?
and
Times change,
guessing just don't
so-
work.
And sometimes what you think is funny, I guess, is offensive to somebody
Yeah,
else.
true, yeah.
And but we've become pretty critical about politically correctness.
Yeah.
I better quit before I get in trouble here.
You want to? Can we take us a commercial break and come back with some?
You have to say please.
Some
Please.
prices on some
Set point.
masks that bring way more money than you'd ever think.
Hey, look, think about this.
Collectible masks.
I think that we could get swap and shop mask of Howard. Wouldn't that sell good?
There you go.
Oh, wow,
Absolutely.
yeah.
No,
That would sell good.
that's too scary.
No, that sell great.
It's too scary, believe me.
And whoever gets it could run around and talk swap and shop the whole time they're trick or
All
treating.
day long.
What do you say, Howard?
I don't like that idea.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Pickin' Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy pick.
I'm Mike Winton, your Democratic candidate for state representative. I'm the same type Democrat that your parents and grandparents were. I'm pro-life without question. I'm pro-Second Amendment without question. I'm not concerned about whether we're red or blue. I want us to be red, white, and blue. Partisan politics is killing us. Contact a campaign that's for you. Mike Winton for state representative. Go to votemikewinton.com.
Paid for by the candidate.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way. At the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
Rush Bricken demands governmental financial responsibility.
Rush Bricken cares about veterans and will defend the Constitution.
Rush Bricken knows small business creates good jobs.
On November 6th, you have a choice for your Tennessee State Representative.
I'd like to be your next Tennessee representative.
For fiscal soundness.
I'm picking Bricken.
For low taxes.
I'm picking Bricken.
For good jobs and roads.
I'm picking Bricken.
Vote Rush Bricken November 6th to the Tennessee State House of Representatives.
We're back.
All right.
Let's talk antiques.
So Howard don't like that idea. I believe
What
the
I-
royalties that he could get from selling a mask of
Would
him.
be
And them little
incredible.
kids would love to knock on that door instead of saying
Swap
trick or
it.
treat. But listen,
Swap
Howard.
and shop.
Yeah, instead of saying trick or treat, they'd say swap and shop.
I think that's a good idea.
You like that idea?
I
now?
like that.
You didn't like it to start with.
Well, you didn't mention until royalties. When you
Yeah.
said that,
The royalties got your attention.
all of a
didn't
sudden
they?
it got important.
Okay, folks, you need to sit down when we tell you some of these prices of some Halloween masks.
Okay, so
Or maybe you ought to start saving a few of the old masks.
That's probably what you should do.
Yeah, no kidding.
don't let the dog run around with them after Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you search for Halloween masks. The highest price thing that comes up has to do with the new Halloween movie that came out, And so I guess that's probably why they release Halloween movies around Halloween.
That's a good idea.
Stuff like
Huh,
this.
I never thought of that.
You
So
think
there
that's
you go.
marketing?
Here is a custom repainted Michael Myers Halloween. He's the bad guy from Halloween, for people
Yeah.
who don't know. Halloween mask. 98 bids on this mask. $4,000 was the
That's
selling
crazy.
price on that. Here's another custom repainted Michael Myers Halloween mask. It's the same mask. These people are buying them and custom painting them. 69 bids on this went for $3,350.
How much did it cost new, I wonder?
Probably $40-$50, you know.
What's that next one you got, Ronnie?
I've got another custom repainting now. Let's see. Did you
That
do
was
two
it,
of
yeah,
those?
that was it.
Okay, I've got the realistic, excuse me, goat mask.
Now, when he says realistic, it looks like a
It
goat.
looks like a goat.
It looks like a goat.
It says Art Black Phillip Taxidermy. And it brought $2,275
With 40
with
bids.
40 bids.
40
Can you
bids on
imagine that? Everybody wanted that goat.
Now, here's my favorite of the top dollar ones here.
Now, I like that one.
This is the alien-style bodysuit.
I would
from
wear
the,
that
the
myself.
movie Alien.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that was a scary movie now.
Exactly. So this is the alien suit with the head, replica mask and costume. It's like got it's the whole costume. It's got arms and goes all the way down to your feet.
I would put that on a mannequin and stick it by my front door.
And they
Put it on and scare the heck out of me.
they wanted $2,700.
Oh, I leave it there all the time.
And they got somewhere between $2,200 and $1,600
I'm
for
still looking for Han Solo frozen in carbonite to put on the wall in the living room.
That'd be cool.
I'm telling you.
You can get one.
I'm going to get one.
What's the next one? What's
we-
that guy right there?
Unique. It says a ginger mask from CFX. Mac with a full head of hair. I do not recognize this guy.
I don't neither.
But
But there
somebody did.
2 bids on it went for $1,026.
My goodness.
I'm probably not watching the right horror movies for that. And there's a limited edition Marvel Venom mask, brand new for
Spider-Man.
$1,000. That is crazy. That the Venom movie just came out a little while ago, but I don't know why. Seems like you could. That should be something you could run and buy at the store.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
It looks like a toboggan or something you just slide on, but it's got the tongue and the long alligator-like mouth. Okay, we've got a Naruto Toby costume, whoever that is.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
It looks like a
Cosplay
rolled
mask.
up hose pipe to me.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
arms.
It looks like a seashell. It's a belt type stuff.
Anyway, it brought $919. I was
That's
gonna say
crazy.
$920.
I told you the people need to sit down and listen to some of this, don't they? They don't need to be standing.
You know what all this is telling me? I've been, sat in here a couple of times with you guys. You need never to throw anything away. You need to be a hoarder because
Well,
You really
something
do.
you throw away in a few years is going to be worth a lot of
I
money.
am so much of a hoarder. I'm out of room to put stuff.
See, yeah. Well, you need to be like Dave. How many buildings do you have?
Well, I've got a barn pool. I've got a container pool. I've got a house pool.
You got more than one container.
Yeah, everything's just piled up, and you can't even get in it.
That's awful.
But see, he may be a millionaire.
There you go.
Maybe.
Yeah. With all that
It would
stuff
be
he's
nice.
got saved,
Yeah. All we got to do is get the pickers to come.
right? Oh, Ronnie just opened up a restaurant.
Yeah,
Decorate the walls.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, kind of like Jiffy Burger.
That never
Kinda like
worked.
the
I never said that.
That's what he was implying, wasn't he?
That's what he was saying.
All right,
Or it's what came to mind.
All right,
anyway.
so what we got next?
I got a Langdon Man zombie mask, latex mask. It says it's not a Don Post and not a Tots mask. Langdon Man brand. So it's just a zombie mask. $600. One bid. There's a ton of the Michael Myers
that's
masks,
weird.
by the way.
Yeah, where do they start at?
Well, the unpainted ones.
They started at $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They go all the way down.
Yeah,
They
there's,
do?
There's several for $600 with 50 bids on them and
God.
60 bids on them.
And it's the same one that brought $4,000 made by the same studio.
Yeah.
Trick or Treat Studios.
Here's one that shows a custom repainted one like that, and it's got a before and after picture so we can see what it looked like on the original. And the original is just a little splotchier, and this is, I guess, nicer. But
what's the skeleton?
That's Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Ready?
Let's hear it, Ronnie.
Unit 70 Studios skull silicone mask, $600 one bid.
Don't forget though, extremely rare.
Extremely rare.
Don't forget that word.
Everything's extremely rare.
Yeah.
Hey, when
I
somebody
overlooked
starts
that
that, this is the only one I ever seen when you're trying to buy something.
You go straight to eBay
Yeah.
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 and show them a few more. Then,
Yeah.
then let them
It's the
price
only
it
one I've
again.
ever seen where you don't get out much. Well, there's a Santa Claus. How much is Santa Claus at Halloween?
Santa Claus silicone mask, high quality, handmade Halloween mask. They're at least bidding it that way. So they wanted $650, and they got between $525 and $500. It's a nice mask.
Well, now that one makes more sense because you could use it twice.
Yeah.
There you go.
What about that Larry Toro?
That's a good idea. I've never seen anybody
So would you,
dress
if you
as-
bought that as a
Santa
business,
for
would you have to write it off once,
Larry
half
Toro
of it
there.
for Christmas and half of it for
I
Halloween?
don't either.
I suppose. I don't know how you
I'm
do
skipping
that.
it.
I'm not a tax person.
Yeah. Okay, I've got one, and I don't know who he is. Larry Toro, hyper-realistic latex disguise, Hollywood, not silicone, $600, one bid.
God.
Buy it now.
What's this? Looks like a lampshade.
It's a marshmallow helmet, LED.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Yeah, it was the buy it now is $410 with $65
Looks
overnight
like
shipping.
Attack of the Marshmallow
I
Man.
think this is a musician. I've seen it, but it's like a electronic musician guy. So this is just a hair less. It's like $475, I guess, after shipping.
Yeah.
So it's an LED light up
Well,
helmet.
we still ain't got to the 5 and dime mask yet.
Not
I'm
yet.
used to where they cost 10 cents.
Yeah, the $1.98.
Well, what's that in there? The hockey guy.
That's Jason from Friday
Yeah.
the 13th.
Yeah.
$425. Man, that's a lot for a hockey mask.
That marshmallow thing
could you get
just
that
looks
much
like
for-
a wicker basket somebody's drawn a face on and put some LEDs around.
Yeah, I'd say somebody.
That's about all that is.
I think I'm going to make some of those next
I
year.
could make those easy.
Well, scroll on down there, boys. Let's get something that. Oh, what about that? That's a bad looking one.
There's a Ghost, Marvel's Ghost Rider mask.
Is that the one Nicolas Cage was in?
Yeah, that's it. And so this one's got like fire coming out of it around and stuff, and where it's got a chest and it's lit up, so you can wear your jacket and unbutton the top buttons, and it looks like fire's coming out of your jacket, kind of thing. 300. Well, it's after shipping, you're $410 for that one.
How about that, Herc?
That's pretty good, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
What is it? No, get past that. Yeah. Go on. Find something there, Ronnie.
How
I
about
tell
how
you what,
about
all I'm coming up with is Michael Myers. Everybody loves Michael
Well,
Myers.
here we go. Here's a different one.
We
I got
got
a
the
different
Godfather,
one for you.
Marlon Brando.
Oh, that's cool. I like
Latex
that one.
mask.
You like that one?
Yeah.
$300.
How about a sheet?
$350.
How about a sheet with 2 holes cut in it for your eyes?
No more.
Got one of those? On?
Classic, $750. No, just kidding.
I mean, when I guess when I was a kid, that's what we wore, or we wore those little half masks,
Yeah, like Zorro or
like
something.
Zorro, yeah. But,
Here's from the movie Scream.
Oh, that's
Here's
cool.
the vintage mask from it, which is it's like a skeleton, for those who don't know, with kind of like a droopy eyes and droopy mouth.
Like it's melted.
Yeah, 45 bids on that went for $342.
wow.
Top that, Ronnie.
I've got an immortal mask. It's Frenzy silicone Halloween mask. It's creepy and scary. Brought about $350.
I got another one of those marshmallow head
That's a
masks for
lampshade.
$331. I tell you, I am making these next year.
That looks like a lampshade.
$331 was to buy it now on that.
Okay, I've got a scary animatronic puppet Halloween mask from the Westworld costumes. That's something different.
Oh, yeah.
$312 in one bid.
Ronnie will like that one.
It's the Devil latex Halloween mask really scary with goat horn ears
I do
off
like the
going
Darth
off the
Maul.
side of it.
But no, picture that with green. So what would he be then?
A gremlin is kind of what it looks
Yeah.
like.
He'd be
to me,
Yoda.
yeah.
Yoda.
Or
That's
Yoda.
it.
Oh, Yoda, yeah.
If he was
Yeah.
green, he'd be
Got the
Yoda,
ears.
wouldn't he?
His
Yeah.
ears are too big for you.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you could whack him off and make a Yoda
My
out of
dog was
that.
almost named Yoda.
What was?
My dog was almost named
really?
Yoda. He come very close.
And here's let's say that brought about $320. Here's a Star Wars Darth Maul latex mask. After shipping was $325. Oh, here's one. Here's a Papa Emeritus. This is from the rock band Ghost, who are like a popular rock band in the certain circles right now.
Still
And
are, you mean?
they dress up in costumes, and there's like a whole backstory, weird thing about them. Yeah. And here's the lead singer mask, $325 after shipping.
That's amazing.
It is. That's coming from Argentina. I don't think you're going to get that in time. Let's see. Here's the Joker from
Ronnie, you better get to scrolling down there. He's beating you.
the Joker mask from the Suicide Squad movies. This is really nice looking mask.
Looks just like him.
Yeah, that's $300 after shipping. So
Okay, I've got the Predator costume masks, latex Halloween prop helmet, $330.
So Predators and somebody else that was an alien. So they met each other, right? Wasn't there a movie about them
I
two?
think there was.
Predators
you're
and
right.
Alien.
oh, here's a cool one. I'd like this. Although you probably couldn't see out of it, is a party costume. It's the Plague Doctor with the. Remember back when the plague was going on, the doctors wore these like bird mask looking things,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they would put like herbs in the nose or something that supposedly protected them from the plague while they were going around treating people. $300.
Yeah.
And this isn't an original. This is just a so it's a long beak nose.
Well, we're going to have to
costume.
take a little break here, fellas.
We got to pay the light bill.
Pay the light bill.
All right.
We'll be back shortly.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy pick.
I'm Mike Winton, your Democratic candidate for state representative. I'm the same type Democrat that your parents and grandparents were. I'm pro-life without question. I'm pro-Second Amendment without question. I'm not concerned about whether we're red or blue. I want us to be red, white, and blue. Partisan politics is killing us. Contact a campaign that's for you. Mike Winton for state representative. Go to votemikewinton.com.
Paid for by the candidate.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
Rush Bricken demands governmental financial responsibility.
Rush Bricken cares about veterans and will defend the Constitution.
Rush Bricken knows small business creates good jobs.
On November 6th, you have a choice for your Tennessee State Representative.
I'd like to be your next Tennessee representative.
For fiscal soundness.
I'm picking Bricken.
For low taxes.
I'm picking Bricken.
For good jobs and roads.
I'm picking Bricken.
Vote Rush Bricken November 6th to the Tennessee State House of Representatives.
By the way, Howard, did you ever go to any discos?
No. I
Now
never
come
did.
on,
I thought you
Howard.
used to own a disco, Howard.
Huh?
I thought you used to own a disco.
Did I?
Okay, here.
Hey, yeah, see, I believe it. I did. He did. What was
Our
the guy?
TV viewers, I'll get that one.
Yeah, what
John
was-
Travolta.
Yeah, John Travolta.
Yeah.
That tells me he
He
did.
done the Travolta
You
strut.
spent a lot of time in a disco. I could tell by the way you
can
point your
tell.
fingers.
Okay, here's a scary clown, and then these clowns are really hot right now.
Yeah.
Halloween
I
costume.
thought people didn't want them because they scared the little kids.
That's why they want them.
But that's why they want them for Halloween.
Scared the little kids.
$960. They're hot for Halloween.
How much?
$960.
Hey, so here's what happens. The people that's giving out the candy gets the scary clown outfits, and they don't have to buy a whole lot of candy.
They save on the candy.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
won't have to hardly buy any candy.
Yeah, buddy.
No kid's going to stay around long enough to get it.
That's right. That's right.
Here is a 12 to 18 month old size costume, and it is Little Lobster Halloween costume, and it's a cute little lobster outfit. We're going in order now, by the way. So this is $1,000.
12 to 18 months
for 12 to 18 month old
Yeah.
kid costume.
So you buy it this year, and next year your kid's too big to fit.
Then you put it in the yard sale for $3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put it in the yard sale for $3.
Or swap and shop.
Or swap
And
and
David
shop.
buys it
sell
and
on
puts it on
Swap and
eBay.
Shop.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I really liked, and this was custom-made, light-up LED robot party Halloween outfit, and it's got these blue pants that look like LEDs, and it's got this bodysuit. It looks like it's just glowing, and it's got green lights, and it's really neat. But there's several of them on here, but this one brought right at $1,000.
Here's a Alice in Wonderland's Cheshire Cat full suit outfit with head, paws, tail, the whole thing. One bid, $940. Coming from Poland, $990 shipping.
I was wondering where that was from.
And there's a great Darth Vader one right below that. It's a full costume outfit on that, $973 with free shipping on that one.
Yeah, of course you gotta get free shipping. Okay, these Grim Reapers. I mean, this guy must have sold several of them.
How can you get that much for a Grim Reaper?
They were bringing it pretty consistently. They brought $925 to $930.
I mean,
But you got free shipping on them.
what's significant?
And it
Look
looks
at
like
the
just
deal.
looks like just a hood, a little robe, a pair of gloves, and his little Reaper thing.
Here's my kids like the DC, the Flash, the TV show that they have for that. So
Yes.
this is a
Justice
store
League.
costume, the kids size the Flash costume. Now this is like a mask that has a strap that goes around your head, and then a kind of a stretchy bodysuit that you put in. $920. This is like a new thing that somebody went to a costume shop.
Hey, boys.
and snapped up. And then
Real
sold.
quick, jump over to decorations. So we got a lot of stuff to
I've
cover.
already got that.
You got decoration? Ronnie, you got decoration?
I had stuff,
Hey,
and you told
Harry.
me to go to Costume
Yes, sir.
Stay seated.
Stay seated.
You ain't going to believe
Be
this.
ready.
I'm
How
on
much
foot.
decorations are.
I've got a 12-foot Halloween air-blown inflatable outdoor yard decoration ghost. So it's a 12-foot inflatable ghost. The buy it now on that was $8,798.
8,000.
Do you want that ghost hurt?
No.
So like 8,800.
we need that for the radio
Well,
station.
I've got a
Do you
little
want,
different
I'll
one.
tell you what. Get on there and buy it for eBay and bill it to the WMSR.
Well, we'll do it.
Harrod said it's
You-
okay.
no, go ahead and put
Hey,
it on
here's
your.
a little different ghost.
Use your
It's-
PayPal to pay for it.
Yeah. Now what you do, you get Howard's. He'll give you his credit
His
card.
credit
number.
card.
Yeah.
I've got another inflatable ghost.
You want
who's
to tell
9
everybody
foot
what your credit
tall,
card? Are you like that guy
Can you
that
tell
would,
us what that is? Yeah.
that would
Animated,
tell his credit
brought
card numbers?
$10,000.
What
Don't
was his
listen
social
to them
security
'cause
number? He
they're
wasn't
just
worried
being
about
rude.
it.
Yeah.
Remember the guy that went on TV the other night and then it got stolen?
That's all.
You don't want to do your number.
No,
like that.
no.
Okay. So what's our next?
I gave it
decoration?
while you was sitting there
Right.
talking.
Yeah,
I hope people.
They were listening.
Okay.
Our listeners know how to listen.
No, over me.
Yeah.
So what we got here on decoration? What are you doing?
That's
M&M.
right. I'm trying to look up one. I was given a vampire M&M.
Ronnie, while he's looking it up, give us another decoration.
Okay, I've got a little Mayo doll from the X-Files prop. It's a life size, $5,000.
Is that all?
Buy it now with free shipping.
Oh, free shipping. That makes
Yes.
it worth it.
What
It
about
does.
that?
Okay.
I mean, that's some
Oh, no.
value there.
Yeah.
Now, here's a really, really cool one. It's an electric gargoyle, a haunted house prop.
It's
Yeah.
got smoke that comes out of its mouth.
And it
that's
is
cool.
sharp, I'm telling you. Brought $4,885. And it had free shipping too. What about that?
Yeah, but that's free shipping. That's standard shipping. See?
Oh.
I won't get it in time. You need to give me 1 day delivery.
Well, now they'd want another $700-800 for
at least.
Yeah, for
because
that.
drive there.
I need it for tonight.
Yeah.
So I was given a inflatable vampire Halloween
M&M.
M&M.
A big M&M.
I like those.
And so I was just curious if that might get anything, and I don't find one exactly, but I found a Halloween inflatable air-blown M&M blow-up yard decoration that they were wanting $350 and took a best offer, but the next one is $284. So
free shipping.
So maybe next October, I think I'll probably put an M&M up if anybody
I
wants
think your
one.
M&M brings some money.
Wow.
Set a reminder for that one. All right, but on the expensive side, okay, a 10-foot tall guillotine prop. Here you go. Now this would be great for anybody's Halloween. I mean, what could go wrong?
I wonder if it has a head that it actually chops off.
So they were asking $800 and got over $600 on it. Now I had to look at the description, and it is very sturdy and realistic looking. It says it's a haunted house prop, and it says the blade does not go all the way down. But I don't know if I would stick my head in there.
I wonder depending on how fat your neck is, right?
I've got.
You could probably remove a screw or something and make it work all the way.
Yeah. Now that would be a one-time scene though.
Right.
I've got one from the 2018 Comic-Con, the Nun Conjuring haunted house prop, life-size doll Annabelle 2.3, brought $2,500, and this is sick. Her face is all white and her mouth's red and her eyes, and she's wearing her nun outfit.
Yeah, that's the new. I remember that movie.
I didn't see that.
It's like a month or so. No,
but she's neat.
I'm not.
But okay, below that now we have a casket coffin. It's actually a barbecue.
There you go.
That's cool.
Now what about that? Pull your casket up.
So
and
somebody's
start
took
cooking.
a casket and turned it into a barbecuer?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Perfect
cool.
for Halloween parties.
Or football tailgating.
Yeah, I'd say it brought somewhere in the $2,200 range.
Good God.
Yeah, because they took a best offer on it.
I wonder if Jack Daniel let you roll that up there.
Wouldn't that be neat?
I got a 3-meter, 9-foot-ish, inflatable hanging spider. It's a giant tarantula.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. $380 for that.
For a spider.
Yeah, there's a house in Tullahoma that decorates really cool. We go by there every year just to see their stuff. They used to have a Pirates of the Caribbean thing with a ship coming up out of the yard.
Oh, really?
And,
wow.
and skeletons all on it. And
They do some work.
They've kind of cut back on that, and now they've got spiders everywhere. We drove by the other night, and it looked like there was bodies wrapped in spider web hanging from trees. And they've got these 9-foot spiders all over their house and stuff. It's really nice.
Got them in cocoons.
Very well done. It's not like overblown kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's
What about
really,
that?
really
How did
cool.
they do the pirate ship?
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
mean, I
was it-
only looked at it at night, you know, kind of thing. So,
But did it look real?
Oh, it looked amazing. It looked like it was coming up out of the ground. You know, I mean, it's supposed to be water, you know, kind of thing. But it was really cool. So,
Well, we're going to have to go to another break, fellas.
What are we going to do this time? Pay the water bill or the phone bill?
Well, whatever. We got bills coming out our ears.
Yeah,
All
we do.
right, let's get some of them paid here then.
Hello, I'm Pickin' Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in, get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy pick.
I'm Mike Winton, your Democratic candidate for state representative. I'm the same type Democrat that your parents and grandparents were. I'm pro-life without question. I'm pro-Second Amendment without question. I'm not concerned about whether we're red or blue. I want us to be red, white, and blue. Partisan politics is killing us. Contact a campaign that's for you. Mike Winton for state representative. Go to votemikewinton.com.
Paid for by the candidate.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
Rush Bricken demands governmental financial responsibility.
Rush Bricken cares about veterans and will defend the Constitution.
Rush Bricken knows small business creates good jobs.
On November 6th, you have a choice for your Tennessee state representative.
I'd like to be your next Tennessee representative.
For fiscal soundness.
I'm picking Bricken.
For low taxes.
I'm picking Bricken.
For good jobs and roads.
I'm picking Bricken.
Vote Rush Bricken November 6th to the Tennessee State House of Representatives.
All right, and we are going to talk about die cuts and postcards now.
Halloween.
Halloween, yeah, Halloween.
Okay,
of
so
course.
which one wants to?
Oh, kick it off there, Philip. You got some nice ones pulled up.
I've got some vintage Halloween postcards. There's 5 of these. These are from circa 1907 to 1915. Delightful wince-like images, especially the interesting quintet on the broom. Also enchanting are the mice and frog around the knitting witch. Good condition. The trio of witches has some soiling and album corner markings. Quintet on broom, slightly more yellow background. So there's 5 of these cards from, they're close to 100 years old. 18 people bid on them, $1,625.
Wow.
Now,
That
what
is
about that
amazing.
That's
for a few
unbelievable.
postcards?
Just a
5
postcard.
One handful now.
Yeah.
All right, look, and so these, let me look on the back just to see if they're, no, so they've never been
It says
used.
postcard on there.
Yeah, they've never been posted or written on.
Yeah.
So that's just amazing. to me.
Well,
Okay,
so
then.
what do you got? The die cut, the
I
house die
have
cut.
now this says rare now. It's rare, David.
Yeah, I heard that word before.
A vintage black cat tiara die cut from 1930s Germany, $2,182 with 51 bids now.
Tiara.
And
Is that like a
Cardboard tiara.
It's got,
but is that like the
it's got little little red.
Miss
little-
USA would have on top of her head? That
Just
kinda-
exactly like she would wear. But anyway, it's got pumpkins on the part that fits on your head, and above it like a little black cat.
Yeah.
And just a little band that fits around your neck.
Yeah.
God, what about that? $2,182 for that piece of
I think
cardboard.
we need to be finding some.
I do too. Okay, now I have another rare tiara
I like that word.
Yeah, rare.
decoration from the 1930s, and this one's a little different now.
There you are.
This one has a pumpkin with a little pirate hat sitting on a little black piece of cardboard that goes over your head, and a little band that goes around your chin. That's all there is to it now. Brought $1,982 with 42 bids. Imagine
I'm
that.
sorry.
Now, everything we're talking about, Harold, is actually sold items. This
Oh,
is,
I know. I
this-
know.
bought
I mean,
this
that's
stuff
hard to
now.
believe.
We're not
It
going
is
to tell you
very
about
hard to
anything that don't
It's not
sell.
like it's an asking price.
Yeah.
No, it's a sold price. I have another rare,
I like that word.
the Nixon rare
Yeah.
vintage Halloween tiara from 1930s Germany, and this is another. It's got a little orange fence that goes on your head with a little pumpkin man.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting on top of it.
How much is the pumpkin man?
He's $1,782 with 38 bids.
What about
Now-
what about your postcard there, Phil? Can you top that?
I've got 3 vintage postcards. Let's see if I didn't look to see what year these were. I should have already done that. But they're nice postcards.
Halloween cards.
Nice Halloween postcards.
Yeah.
Each of these cards feature black cats against a creamy white background. Era 1907 to 1915, so 100 years old.
Yeah.
12 bids, $565.
3 cards.
Three cards.
3 postcards.
3 pieces
Wow.
of cardboard.
Yeah.
Of course, now they probably would be very rare. I know David does. He's making fun of the word rare. but Halloween wasn't that popular back then.
Well, now you used to have a. Didn't you used to have a place where you could go camping? What was it called? You know, they could stop in.
Oh, yeah, we owned a KOA.
Did you had an office? Did you have a rack that had postcards in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, people don't even realize that.
Did you save any of those?
No.
You should have.
Probably should have.
I was fixing to say you should have saved the ones.
Well, we didn't have any
sell.
Halloween postcards, but no, but Halloween, you know.
But you never know what you got.
But you go back, like in the early 1900s, most Christians would have nothing to do with Halloween.
No.
Because that was devil worship.
Well, that's why these are from
That was
Germany.
paganism.
Yeah, and that's why they're from Europe and pagan.
Because
That's
Halloween is actually a pagan holiday.
It is a pagan holiday,
Hey.
and so you know, for something like that to survive 100 years,
That's
now,
when the spirits are supposed to walk among us.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah. But,
Well, talking of postcards, you know, like Manchester, you know, when people stop along the road and
Right.
at the restaurants and different places, they'd get those postcards. But I've got one. It's early 1900, about 1910, and it's 1910, 1915, but it's two local guys riding an old motorcycle.
Oh yeah, two local guys.
Uh-huh.
Now that would be one to have.
Yeah, and I've
Yeah.
got their names.
right.
Yeah, it would be. Okay, so
Especially if you know some of their relatives. You know.
I want y'all to impress the people. You got about 10 minutes to
Okay,
leave an impression on these
I'm
people.
Yeah, about
really-
7 minutes.
What's that, man? Okay.
I'm going to impress you with this now.
All right.
I have a vintage embossed witch on a broom tiara. Okay, and now this witch on a broom. She's sitting on, of course, the little black thing that sits on your head, and the little band that goes around your neck. $1,608 with 26 bids.
Is that German?
This one is not, but there's another German one below it.
Now that's made out of cardboard.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of cardboard with a witch, and I had a little piece of.
Why do you think of that, Harris?
Embossed
No, it was
cardboard.
made
It's
out
not
of,
completely flat.
It had real
Yeah, they
gems or
bent it.
something on it. Yeah.
Why didn't you think of that?
I don't
And
know.
heated it a little.
That's why I'm not rich, David.
Well, I wonder if we could get a tiara. It just says WMSR,
Yeah.
AM/FM.
Maybe I need a tiara.
Like
It's
a
a swapping
sign.
shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a swapping shop tiara, a diamond cut.
I think that's a great idea.
They would be rare.
Rare.
And you go up to a print shop, they could probably zip you out about a few thousand then for hardly anything.
Probably
Yeah.
Hard Sign or one of those
Yeah,
guys. You know,
whoop them right out
Make
for
me
you.
some, no problem.
Jamie or Brian or one of them. I think James, you know, he's an artist. He's busy painting, but Jamie or Brian could do it for you.
I've got 11. Let's see, 11 of the original 12 Halloween fortune telling cards.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's different.
So they said it's not dated, but it's created somewhere between 1910 and World War II because the company dissolved in 1942. So there you go. That's a pretty good window there.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice one.
So each card you like pull it out and it tells you a fortune kind of thing. So it's but somebody kept one. Somebody liked the one or either didn't like it. 21 bids, $460.
And it's a picture. It's an orange card with a picture of a hand on it.
Yeah.
Right. So you just like pull it out of the box.
Yeah.
Palms are to be read by ye Halloween witch.
Now what does that say? It's got some. What does that say on that one?
You will get a letter from an old friend. An old suitor will attempt to kiss you. You will be invited out to dine, and your wish will come true. A pleasant surprise is coming to you in the form of a large package. You will be very happy if you should marry your first sweetheart.
Oh,
Now your eyes are so much better than mine because all I see is a line. That's what I'd have to do is blow it up to read it.
Well, you got Ronnie. Besides tiaras.
I tell you what I got.
All right.
I've got some vintage Halloween jack-o'-lantern window pane die cuts. It's just 1940s Germany, and of course they're rare.
Yeah.
$1,275
See,
with
that's
20
the, that's the
bids.
key, Harris.
rare.
Put the rare.
Just
Why don't
put
you
rare
run
on.
some of those when you do those swap and shop things?
That's what I need to do.
Why don't you
Tell-
say rare yard
Use the
sale?
word rare and vintage.
Rare items, rare.
Yeah.
It's a rare yard sale with you.
That's what we need to do. Yeah.
Are you gonna do it tomorrow?
I might if
But
I can
be
remember. I'm
careful
short-term
about saying the
memory.
word antique because that can get you in trouble.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just say rare.
Rare.
Rare or
You remember that
vintage.
word?
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm
got some more
vintage.
postcards.
I've got 6 witch postcards. These are the same date of early 1900s. And they're
now
like,
those are
they're
sharp.
like fairy witches, and they said beautiful women ones, and it's got they kind of sound like Valentine's Day card.
Those would be good to mat up in frame.
Yeah, they would.
'Tis Halloween, come fly with me, and we'll bewitch whatever we see.
Yeah.
It's Halloween tonight, and all pretty girls are witches, beware. 'Tis Halloween, and all girls know the way to fly is with your bow.
And she's got a bow tie, around her neck.
I'll be your pumpkin on
wings.
Halloween if you will be my witching queen. So
How you like that?
stuff
Hey,
like
those are
that.
cool.
So
Kind of like Valentine's, but for Halloween.
yeah. So there's 6 of those. 9 bids, $455.
Is it free shipping?
No,
They actually charge
You
you?
got to pay for the shipping.
$3.50 for shipping.
How much time we got, Harry?
About 2 minutes.
All right, so whoop out a couple more things there, fellas.
Okay, I have a rare vintage. See, now they knew how to put them together there. They use rare, and vintage. Yeah.
Don't forget that tomorrow.
Halloween Devil Tiara, Germany, 1930s, $790 with 33 bids. And I have a, now this is neat. This is like an owl sitting on a pumpkin. The pumpkin is just like, I don't know how you would describe it. It's just, like they put it together out of individual pieces of cardboard and made it round.
Right.
And 19 to 30 to 31, another die cut. They call this a paper fold out. Now it's a little something a little different. $676 with 26 bids.
We're getting down near the end, folks.
All right, give us one thing here, Philip.
Real quick.
I've got
We're going to get out of here.
a set of 8 PF Vollen series vintage Halloween cards, same like 1900s. 10 bids on it. They've got here's my favorite one on it. Ask the cats. If you ask the black cats, they will tell you straight who and what and where and when and all about your fate. $445 with 10 bids.
All right, we got to get out of here. But hey,
Those are
Howard,
Yeah.
what are the 2 words before you leave?
Rare and vintage.
There you
Okay.
go. Don't forget that.
Remember, next week, the rare and vintage Let's Talk
Swap and
Antiques will
shop.
be on.
And then tomorrow, the rare and
The
vintage.
Swap and Shop.
Yeah.